Stop cooking broccoli the old way. This is a simple technique used by many Japanese chefs to keep broccoli bright green, perfectly crisp, and naturally sweet. One of the biggest mistakes people make is boiling broccoli for too long or leaving it in the hot water after cooking. This causes it to lose its vibrant color, become soft and watery, and lose some of its nutrients. In fact, the way you cook broccoli and control its moisture has a huge impact on its color, flavor, and texture. But it's something many people overlook. Today, I'll show you, step by step, how to prepare broccoli that's fresh, crisp, naturally sweet, and delicious, just like the kind served in restaurants. Let's get started. One of the most common mistakes people make when preparing broccoli is simply rinsing it under running water before cooking. Because the florets are tightly packed together, dirt, dust, and even tiny insects can become trapped deep inside, where running water often can't reach. To clean it thoroughly, start by separating the broccoli into small florets. This allows water to reach every little crevice, making it much easier to clean than leaving the whole head intact. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Place all the florets into a large bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Then pour in enough water to completely cover the broccoli. Gently stir until everything has dissolved. The salt helps loosen any tiny insects hiding between the florets. The baking soda helps loosen dirt and some surface residue, making the broccoli easier to clean. Using flour is a traditional cleaning method in many Asian households. When mixed with water and gently stirred, it forms a cloudy suspension that can help carry away tiny particles of dirt trapped between the florets. Don't just leave the broccoli soaking in the water, as some of it won't be fully submerged. Place a plate on top to keep all of the broccoli completely underwater. This simple step allows the cleaning solution to reach deep into the florets, where dirt and tiny insects are most likely to hide. Let it soak for 5 to 10 minutes, giving the solution enough time to clean areas that are difficult to reach with rinsing alone. Don't throw away the stem. The stem of broccoli is very sweet, crunchy, and packed with fiber and vitamins. Simply cut off the tough bottom part, then use a knife or a vegetable peeler to gently remove the fibrous outer layer. Inside, you'll find a tender, sweet, and crunchy part that is just as delicious as the florets. Then cut the stem into appropriately sized pieces so they can cook at the same time as the florets. After soaking, gently rub and shake each floret by hand. This helps loosen any remaining dirt, grit, or debris trapped inside the tiny buds without damaging the broccoli. Next, rinse the broccoli thoroughly under clean running water to wash away any remaining dirt, as well as the cleaning solution. Finally, drain the broccoli completely before cooking. Spending just a few extra minutes on this step will leave your broccoli cleaner, fresher, and ready to be turned into delicious steamed, stir-fried, roasted, or boiled dishes. At this point, don't rush to cook the broccoli. First, take a look at the size of each broccoli floret. If the florets are all different sizes, the smaller ones will overcook quickly, while the larger ones are still undercooked. The result is uneven texture and color throughout the dish. Now, cut the florets into relatively similar sizes so they can all cook evenly at the same time. Instead of cutting directly from the top, use a knife to gently score the main stem, then use your hands to separate each floret. This method helps preserve the broccoli's natural shape, prevents the florets from breaking apart, and creates more evenly sized pieces. If you want broccoli with a better texture, lightly peel off the outer layer of the stem. This removes the tough skin, making the broccoli stem much softer and more delicious. It's a small step, but it creates a noticeable difference in the final result. Now, let's start blanching the broccoli. Bring a pot of water to a boil. When boiling broccoli without salt, the broccoli will taste bland. Simply adding 1 teaspoon of salt to the boiling water helps enhance its natural sweetness, making the flavor richer while keeping the bright green color. If you boil it for too long, over 5 minutes, the broccoli will quickly turn dull green, become mushy, release more water, and develop a stronger bitter taste. At the same time, some water-soluble vitamins will also be lost into the cooking water. The correct method is, once the water reaches a rolling boil, add the broccoli and blanch it for only about 40 to 60 seconds. This short amount of time is enough to cook the broccoli perfectly while keeping its crisp texture, natural sweetness, and vibrant green color. Immediately after blanching, don't leave the broccoli sitting in a bowl or colander. The remaining heat inside will continue cooking the broccoli, making the texture softer and causing it to lose its crispness. Instead, transfer the broccoli immediately into a bowl of cold water. The cold water stops the cooking process almost instantly, preserving the bright green color and locking in the natural crunch. After about 1 to 2 minutes, remove the broccoli and spread it on a colander or a clean towel to drain completely. Removing excess water and moisture helps prevent the broccoli from tasting diluted and makes it easier to pan-sear, roast, or mix into salads. With just a few small changes in the way you prepare and blanch broccoli, you can enjoy broccoli with vibrant color, a crisp and sweet texture, and fresh flavor just like the kind served in restaurants. You can compare them to clearly see the difference. Left side, broccoli florets with a dull yellowish-green color, soggy from excess moisture, and overcooked. Right side, broccoli florets with a vibrant emerald green color, crisp, fresh, slightly glossy, and perfectly blanched. Next, we will use the properly blanched broccoli to make a delicious and nutritious dish that is perfect for both the elderly and children. First, chop the florets into small pieces. Try to cut them into smaller pieces for a better eating experience. Keep the stems aside to use for another dish. Place the chopped florets onto a bowl. Now, crack 2 chicken eggs into a bowl. Beat the yolks and whites evenly until they are completely combined. Next, add warm water in a 1-to-1 ratio compared to the amount of egg mixture. Then stir well. After that, add 20 milliliters of unsweetened milk and continue stirring gently until the mixture becomes smooth and uniform. The milk makes the eggs more fragrant, adds a slight richness, and creates a softer, smoother texture. Next, strain the mixture through a sieve to remove any impurities and air bubbles. Finally, skim off any remaining foam on the surface so that the steamed eggs will become as smooth as silken tofu. Then, add the prepared broccoli into the egg mixture. The broccoli florets float on top, creating a beautiful appearance. Stir gently to combine. Then place it into a steamer that has already been heated with boiling water. Cover the bowl with a plate or lid to prevent steam droplets from falling into the egg mixture. Steam over medium heat for 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the thickness of the egg layer and the size of the bowl. After steaming, let it rest for another 2 minutes before removing the cover. When the time is up, if the egg mixture still looks runny after opening the lid, continue steaming for another 5 minutes. You can use a toothpick to check whether the eggs are fully cooked. If the toothpick comes out clean without any eggs sticking to it, the eggs are completely cooked. At this point, the steamed broccoli egg dish is finished. Remove it from the steamer, and you will see that the eggs are incredibly soft and bouncy. Eggs and broccoli are a delicious and nutritious combination, providing high-quality protein along with plenty of vitamins and fiber, making it suitable for both children and older adults. Cut it into bite-sized pieces. Then add a little sesame oil and a small amount of soy sauce before enjoying. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. When you scoop up a piece, you will immediately feel the silky, delicate texture, gently trembling like silken tofu. The steamed eggs are smooth, moist, and almost melt in your mouth. The properly blanched broccoli florets still maintain their vibrant green color, natural sweetness, and slight crunch, creating a perfect balance with the soft and silky egg custard. With just a few drops of soy sauce and a little sesame oil, the aroma becomes even more appealing, making this simple dish incredibly elegant and flavorful. This is a warm, light, and easy-to-digest dish that is perfect for breakfast, a light dinner, or any day when you want to enjoy something delicious while still getting plenty of nutrition. If you like it, give it a try. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.